Hey guys, this is Rajan Roy and today I am going to talk about the textile spinning process. Before going inside the topic, I would like to request you guys please subscribe my channel, that is Raj Tech, and don't forget to press the icon bell to get the notifications. Now let me talk about the textile technology process at first. What is the textile technology process? Textile basically it means making of fabric from fiber, and for making this fabric from fiber we have to carry out certain stages like spinning, weaving, dyeing, preparatory and finishing section. Those are the process to get this fabric from fiber. Now today we will talk about the spinning process. When bale, at first the bale comes to the mill, they open the bale and some hand sorting process is being done to remove the impurities or leaf or seeds from the fiber. It could be done with the help of lady workers. Once this stage is over, it is being taken to the blowroom process. So we should know at first what are the objectives of the blowroom process. Number 1 is the opening of the fibers. Number 2 is the cleaning of fibers. Number 3 is the mixing or blending of fibers. Number 4 is the lap formation. There are various machines are involved for this process like bale opener machines, metal detector, Unimix, Uniclean, FlexiClean. These are all the machines which are involved for this blowroom process. Here in blowroom process, about 50 to 70% is trash are removed in this blowroom process. Now we will see the entire process flowchart of the spinning process. What are the various stages involved in the spinning mill? So at first when bale comes in this blowroom process, means there are various stages that we'll discuss right now. First stage is the blowroom section where cleaning of opening of fibers is done. From blowroom section it goes to the carding section. In carding where individualization of the fiber is being done. From carding section it goes to the Kumbar section where the formation of sliver, parallelization of sliver and removal of short fiber is being done. From Kumbar section it goes to the draw frame section. In draw frame section mainly doubling and drafting is given in the sliver. From draw frame section it goes to the roving frame section where attenuation of the sliver is being done in the roving form. From here it goes to the ring frame section where we get finally yarn in the small package like ring bobbin, and from ring frame it goes to the winding section where finally we get the bigger package. So this is the entire section which is divided in different stages, and different kinds of machines is being used for this individual section. So it is a consecutively process which is being done in a flow way. So these are all the process that we will discuss later on in detail. Now I have given a short flow chart of entire spinning mill. Now we will be talking about the carding section. So carding section plays a major important role in the spinning. Why carding is called the heart of the spinning? We should know at first. The main objectives of the carding machines are: number 1 is the individualization of fiber. It means it makes a single fiber so that the fiber could stay or remain individual in a sliver. Number 2 is the removal of nibs. So what is the nibs? We should know at first. Nibs are the entanglement of fibers which is removed in the carding section. Number 3 is the sliver formation. Sliver means in carding machine the fibers are fed in a lap form from where finally we get the output as a sliver. Number 4 is the removal of impurities. In carding section all the impurities is being removed with the help of cylinder and flat in the carding machine. and also Tekkarin roller is also there. Next we will talk about the Kumber machine. But before Kumber machine, we should know there is a unilap machine. What is the function of this unilap machine? The main function of this unilap machine is to make the lap, which is fed into the Kumber machine. So once the lap is formed in the unilap machine, now it is being ready to feed in the Kumber machine. In combing process, what is actually being done? Number one is the parallelization of fiber. Number two is the removal of short fibers. In Kumber machine, what actually is done? There are 8 heads in the Kumber machine, where 8 different laps are fed in the Kumber machine from the back side. Finally, after combing process, we get one sliver. Once this sliver is ready to carry in the further process, that is called draw frame. Now draw frame comes to play a major role in spinning process. We feed the 8 sliver from the back side in the draw frame machine, and finally we get a sliver from the draw frame. Here 2 main functions that plays a major role in draw frame machine. Number one is the reduction of unevenness through the doubling, and number two is the drafting process. What we do actually, we do the attenuate the sliver with the help of drafting system. It could be 3x3 roller drafting system or 4x4 roller drafting system. Actually, we make the doubling with the help of feeding 6 to 8 sliver from the back side. Here we mix the fiber of different staple length and we get finally one sliver. In that sliver, there is a chance or probability to reduce the unevenness of the fiber. And it's better if we not talk about the probability. We should talk about definitely there will be a reduction in unevenness of fiber length. Next, we will be talking about the speed frame or roving frame section. Actually, what it does in roving frame machine, it's basically, if we talk about the roving frame machine, the sliver which we get from the draw frame, we insert from the back side in the speed frame machine, and we get a package which is quite bigger package in roving machine. Actually, that sliver is being passed through a roller drafting system, and slightly twist is given in the roving, and it gives certain amount of strength to hold the fibers in roving. And what is the motto of this roving frame? The motto of the roving frame is to attenuate the sliver and make a thinner form, and slightly twist is given in this roving so that the fibers could hold inside the roving. Next, once this roving frame package is being produced, then it is being supplied to the ring frame, which is the finally input of the ring frame, which is hanged at the top of the ring frame, and from there the roving passes through the roller drafting system, and the twist is given at the bottom portion, and finally ring bobbin is being produced where the yarn is being owned on this roving bobbin. If we talk about the weight of this ring bobbin, it could be 50 to 60 gram of each bobbin. So what are the objectives of ring frame? The main objective of ring frame is the drafting system. Number two is the twisting system. Through the drafting system, we get attenuate this sliver, and we get the twist in the fiber so that we could get the yarn at finally. Once the ring frame, we get the bobbin from the ring frame, we pass it to the next process that is called winding machine. Winding machine, what it actually done? What are the objectives of the winding machine? Number one is the making a bigger package from the smaller package. Means from winding machine we get the package of 2.2 to 2.5 kgs, and this would be the very much effective when it is being carried to the weaving section. We will come to that point later. Now we will talk about the what are the objectives of the winding machine. Number one is the getting a bigger package from the smaller package. Number two is the removal of slab, thick and thin places like naps, and these are all the imperfections of the yarn is being removed in the winding section. Next, finally, once the package is being ready to dispatch, so we need to give some conditioning of this package, because to improve the quality of the yarn we need to give some conditioning of the yarn. So how it is being done? Basically we give the moisture of 7 to 8% by giving some conditioning, so it gains some weight in the yarn. This is all about the spinning process, starting from loom to winding section, that I briefly or elaborately explained you guys. I think it would be helpful for you guys. That's why I prepared this video, and thank you very much.